Well, good day, guys. Boardbuster from Wello Foilers. Yeah, today was a bit light, and like in front of the beach, it was gusting up to like that 9 knots, and it looked very marginal. But anyway, we gave it a go. Vanna and I both went out on our 6-metre wings. The forecast was really good today. It was like 15 to 20 knots, but we waited till after lunch. We got down the beach, and it just wasn't windy. And I always tell people, and I've learnt in the past, like just don't go by the forecast. Just rig up for what wind you've got and go out there and use it. And I was talking to one of the guys on the beach, Mobsy, and he's saying, "Oh no, it's going to come in later. It's going to come in, and I'll be out on my windsurfer." And I said, "Nah, it was about 2 o'clock, and it still wasn't that windy." So I told him, I said, "Mate, just get out there and use what you got." "Oh no, it's going to come in later." And anyway. So Vanna and I, being fairly wise, just went out, got out there and used what wind there was, and yeah, it was pretty light. So you had to go right out to the rock wall. You can see out there in the background from Vanna. You had to go right out there to get in the wind line. You can actually see the wind line on the water in front of him now, out near that green marker. And the problem was there was a lot of current out there, so you had to kind of get on your knees, and if you could stand up, waddle out there and get out to that wind line and try and get on the foil. And with the current, the current was running out, so yeah, it was a little bit hard pushing against the current, trying to get up on the foil. But anyway, we managed to get out there and get out there in the stronger wind and get up and going, and then we were able to come in right into the beach where Sue was filming us, and in really light wind, and just really be careful on the jives. But the bonus was it was really nice and flat, and just beautiful conditions, beautiful sunny skies, warm weather. Like, it's about 25, 26 out there, and the water's a little bit cool when you get in, but once you get used to it, it's fine. And Vanna's a little bit lighter than me, or a fair bit lighter than me, so yeah, he was going really well, and doing some nice jives and gliding around. He wasn't having much trouble getting going each time, and I kind of had to just get out there in that stronger wind and pop it up on the foil, and usually I could keep it foiling around everywhere. So there I am, heading out towards the rock wall. There's a little bit of flat water near the rock wall, so it's good for jiving on. And then you come back through that main channel where the current is, and it was a little bit bumpy on the foil. Actually, you could feel the turbulence under the water, so you just had to be on the controls through there. And as you can see, the water's a little bit ruffled up where I am now. That's kind of like wind against tide. Yeah. So as you can see, it's just getting flatter and flatter where I'm sailing now. And just beautiful runs back in towards Sue. Just beautiful flat water. Really nice, clean water. You could see the bottom in the shallows. it actually looks too shallow. Like looks like you're going to hit the bottom, but yeah, it's pretty deep there. Like kind of like mostly over your head or up to your shoulders deep. So yeah, a little bit tricky jibing where I just jibed then. A little bit light. You had to quite often give it a bit of a pump to get out of there. Vano did one run right down the river. He said, yeah, it wasn't much better down there. It was really gusty because he was going along that rock wall, and the rock wall interferes with the wind and makes it really gusty. And you can see the like there's piles of rocks and like pretty high piles and then low piles, and so gaps in the rock wall, and yeah, it just makes it very gusty along the wall. So you're better off just staying in between the beach and the rock wall kind of area. It's really nice. And you didn't have to really go out in that current if you didn't want to. You could just go up and down the beach kind of thing. So yeah, it was really good. Anyway, Vano and I pretty much had it to ourselves for a while, and then a few more came out. There was a guy on a power wing. He was really struggling because he only had a 4.3 metre power wing up, and he had a really narrow, kind of like a downwind board. So he got up a few times, but most of the times he was just floating around and practicing, and I think he was trying to learn actually. Yeah, but Vano was going really well. He had a really good sail. I'm not sure how many Ks he did, but I did 23 kilometres. So yeah, pretty good session for me. And Vano's on his Spybit 100 litre with his 1100 duotone foil. Run out of wind out the back there, but I'll get going pretty soon out there. Doing some nice duck jives, Vano. Well done. Whoops, that didn't go real well. This is Simon's come out. He's left his. He's got an 8 metre wing, I think it is, and he left it at home. He didn't think. He got caught out too. He didn't think it was going to be this light. So he only had his 6-8 metre wing, and he's a big man. So yeah, he just struggled a bit today. He got up and had a bit of a sail, but yeah, it was just a bit too light for him most of the time. I felt a bit sorry for him too, because he comes from right up or down the coast, and it's about an hour and something drive for him, so a little bit disappointing for him. But yeah, he wasn't too worried. He was pretty happy when he came in. There he is there, just trying to get out there to get in that wind line and get going. Was a bit of a slog out there because it's it's probably 600 metres to get out there. There's the guy on the power wing just then. Not having much luck. So I was on my Axis Blast 85 litre, and I put in my big foil today, the HPS 1050, and I was really glad I did, because that big foil's so good when it's really marginal like this, and gusty, and like you can get up on the foil a lot easier with a big foil. It just lifts you up out of the water and just get a bit of speed on the board, like pump it and get a bit of speed up, and it tends to lift up and frees up the drag. Looks like Vando's coming in for a rest. There's Simon going now. He's not real powered up today, but he was getting a few runs. He also had his HBS 1050 in, but he came in later on and put in a bigger foil, and trying to help himself in the lighter wind get up. But yeah, I think when he did that, it dropped off even more. So yeah, he didn't have a good time then. At one stage, I was able to keep it up on the foil for over an hour. It was just beautiful out there. I was just trying to be really careful on the jives. Earlier on, I was trying some tacks and that. I mucked 3 up, but I tried one towards the end and got a really nice tack in the light wind. But unfortunately, Sue didn't catch it on film. Naughty Sue. Bad girl, she said. Yeah. Sue was actually on the filming from the beach today. She didn't go up on the high footpath. The wind wasn't, because the wind wasn't as strong and blowing all the sand in her face, and the beach wasn't real crowded today, so it was a lot nicer on the beach for her. Anyway, thanks for watching.